MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Man, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Michael Conforto.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Well, here you are, game 2. You try to get into somewhat of a routine. You know, game 1, you got so many people opening day throwing out first pitch, ceremony for dignitaries, you name it. That's not the real flow to a game. Now, game 2, even though you're on the road, you want to try to get into a little bit of a routine, and maybe that'll help them win this game.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte on the run. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, left fielder
at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
In is Curtis Granderson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Inciarte is under it, and he makes the catch for out. So here's Matt Kemp now. In previous duels with deGrom, 2 for 11. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. First home run of the game for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0. Here's Nick Marquez. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ripped down the first base line. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting seventh. Catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. In previous duels with DeGrom, 1 for 5. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Braves are on the board. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting sixth.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Inciarte ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh. Second.
Here's Neil Walker. The head-to-head line against Garcia. 1 for 5. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, he executes the sinker, but the batter put the ball in play, and sometimes
digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick. Dansby Swanson is the first to bat in the inning. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
he's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The designated
now in the box, Jace Peterson. In previous duels with DeGrom, 3 for 15. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
David
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis going back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Inciarte. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
52.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The right fielder,
In now,
number 3.
Curtis Granderson.
Curtis
Oh,
Granderson.
there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box, Neil Walker. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled right back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Out in front here is Phillips as he lifts a high drive out to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Matt Kemp is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Here's sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind it.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. Josh Comenter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for 3rd. Throw won't get him.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Just got a piece up the line. Garcia takes it in. Though not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
The head first dive into first base, that was really impressive. I love the hustle. Now, some people say he slowed down, others will say he didn't. Doesn't matter. That's a base hit.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at 2nd. Digging in and looking for more as Dribble Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from 3rd. And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. 4 runs all across and a chance to make it 5 right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game, drives in a run right there. It's his third RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Neil
Ready once again, Neil Walker for his career in this matchup. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
now batting.
Taking in once again,
Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the runner back. Runner goes for second. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box now, David Wright, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking. The ball inside and shoot it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Oh and 1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Big inning here is 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Number 13, Adonis Garcia.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman,
Into the windup and the pitch.
Reyes.
Line drive to left. but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He grounds it sharply to third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Curtis Granderson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side and right into the shift. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Conforto patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting,
digging in for his second at bat, Jace Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Pulled toward right center field. Conforto will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Center fielder number 11. Enter Inciarte.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Cabrera
goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kemp is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Inciarte ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Second baseman Neil
Riding in
Walker.
once again, Neil Walker. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. On to first, and there were 2 down. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. This is line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
David Wright.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. That just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hit.
Michael Conforto will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Josh Edgen comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Yasiel Puig is into the game. As a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Eric Timms is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now the pitch. Freddie Freeman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. So stepping in, Eric Timms. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, what a stop! The second for 1 on to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. His prior history in this matchup, just a 3 for 13. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Garcia is right there, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. Mets out in front, 13-1. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. The 0-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Adonis Garcia is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Cespedes on the move. He gets to it, and he botched it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. To first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
In now, Wilmer Flores. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And Kemp's going to need to play this off the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
He's set, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We've played 8 full. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing. As we welcome you back for the 9th. Stepping in, Jace Peterson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 11. Enter Inciarte.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Cespedes. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Timms. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-1, the final tally here. The Metropolitans hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Jaime Garcia was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Josh Edgin takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The loss goes to Jaime Garcia. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.